Pope Leo wants to revisit Amoris Laetitia, a Belgian bishop plans to ordain married men by 2028, and 2,500 new Catholics are about to be baptized in Hong Kong. All this and more brought to you today by Church Headlines. Hello and welcome to Church Headlines, your regular Catholic news recap. I'm Brother Darius Lawrence. Let's dive right in. Here's something you probably didn't expect. The Vatican is introducing AI-powered translations of the Mass in up to 60 languages at St. Peter's Basilica. Pilgrims will be able to scan a QR code and follow the papal liturgies in real time on their phones, both audio and text. The goal is simple: to help people from all over the world understand what's happening during the Mass. Pope Leo wants to revisit Pope Francis's controversial Amoris Laetitia document. He's calling all the presidents of the bishops' conferences to Rome for a meeting in October in order to discern the steps that need to be taken to proclaim the gospel to families today. The Pope praises both John Paul II's Familiaris Consortio and Francis's Amoris Laetitia as documents that strengthen the Church's pastoral commitment to serve families, and he wishes to continue the work they both began. My friends, when it comes to visions of Mary, it's always important to be a little bit prudent. As St. Teresa of Avila often said, not every vision comes from God. In fact, the Catholic bishops in South Korea are warning the faithful to avoid the Our Lady of Naju shrine because its purported visionary, Julia Yoon, has been purposefully misleading faithful Catholics about the validity and approval of the shrine. Up until now, the bishops that have investigated the visions have said that there's no evidence that they are supernatural and from God. So if you're organizing a trip to Korea for next year's World Youth Day, you might want to leave this shrine out. Around 2,500 people are expected to enter the Catholic Church in Hong Kong this Easter. 1,600 of them are adult converts to the Catholic faith, which is a strong sign of growth in a place where religious and civil freedoms have suffered over the past years. Over half the city is atheist and another fourth is Buddhist or Taoist. Only 5% of Hong Kong is Catholic. The surge in adult baptisms apparently can be attributed to young people being drawn to the faith through personal encounters with believers in their schools, or through pilgrimages and catechetical programs. It seems like the gospel is still changing lives. No more priestly celibacy?
What?
A bishop in Belgium has stirred up some serious discussion by declaring his intention to press Rome for permission to ordain married men as priests by 2028. Bishop Johan Bonny, the Bishop of Antwerp, said he will do everything possible to move in this direction. The idea isn't new, but saying it openly and with a timeline definitely got attention. While it's true that many priests in the Catholic Eastern rites were married, as were some of the first apostles, the Latin Church has always defended priestly celibacy as a sign of total availability to God and to the service of the faithful. Even if it's true that St. Peter was married, it's also true that Jesus, who we seek to imitate as priest, was not. Let us know what you think about this week's stories down in the comments section, and don't forget to like and subscribe. As a thank you, here's a picture of a lynx. What do you get when you mix tech bro culture with the Vatican? Well, apparently you get a Catholic tech university. The new Catholic Institute of Technology, or Catholic Tech for short, was founded a little over a year ago at Castel Gandolfo on the outskirts of Rome. Actually, the co-founder of the university, Bill Hahi, is a good friend of mine from our days together in a high school seminary in New Hampshire. Bill and his wife Alexis point out that throughout history, the Catholic Church was a major leader in education and the development of the sciences. I mean, Gregor Mendel, the founder of genetics, was an Augustinian friar, and Georges Lemaitre, who came up with the Big Bang Theory, was a Jesuit priest. But now lots of people think that religion and science somehow don't go together. How do Bill and Alexis want to fix this? By trying to found a top-tier tech university in the heart of the Catholic Church that will train a new generation of Catholics who can engage with the modern world. In a surprising move, the Vatican court has ruled that part of the trial involving Cardinal Angelo Becciu was invalid and has therefore ordered a partial retrial. Cardinal Becciu had been sentenced to prison for 5 years for embezzlement and the illicit use of Vatican funds. The case has been one of the most closely watched legal proceedings in the Vatican in recent years. Now, with part of the process deemed flawed, the trial will have to be revisited. It's a reminder that even at the highest levels of the Church, justice and due process still matter. And that wraps up this week's edition of Church Headlines. Thank you for joining us, and God bless.